How's it going, guys? I'm making this video today because I wanted to show you guys how to make this background image on Panzoid do a pulsate action or a beat action if you're working with the Clipmaker. Basically, I've been working on this outro for just about a day, and it pretty much took me all day just to figure out how to make that background pulsate because it was real hard. I couldn't find any information on YouTube on how to do it. I kind of just figured it out real fast. But I wanted to make this video in case anybody else is struggling on how to make a background or an image pulsate or beat on Panzoid. This is real simple steps. It's just all it is just a pattern of scales. And let me show you what I mean right here. If you see how that background image pulsates right there. Okay, so real quick on how to do it. It's easy steps. If you notice right here, I'm on the objects and I have my image right here. It's a shape, rectangular, and it's the background. I titled it so I know where I'm at. So on this rectangular shape, I have the image, which is the yellow with the polka dot with the black dot background. And all it is, like I said, is just a pattern of scaling. This is the scale section, as you can see right here, and you notice this is where you can add and remove sections right here, and these are just the standard presets when you open the scales. Down here, this is where my scale options are, and this is the pattern I have going on right here. So if you can see on my first scale section, it's on the preset 110.001. If I go to my next preset on the setting, I can click on the second one, and that one's set at 1.50 by 1.50 by 10, and that's just where I had it to where I felt comfortable on the spacing between each beat, I guess, in between each beat that goes through. And as you can see, each one, so if I look at the pattern I have a pattern going 11001. My next one is going to be 150 150 10, and it's going to go back to the first one, 11001, 150 150 10, 11001, 150 150 10, and like I said, is you just continue that pattern on. Okay, so I basically started from when the clip started, and this is where I wanted that beat to continue as far as what I'm going through on the background. So let me show you real quick on what I mean by that. So when I start off right here, I'm at as if I was starting off at the beginning preset. I'm right here. I still need to go maybe about this far into my actions, but I'll just do a couple just to show you guys. So if where I left off right here is 11001, okay, so then I know that my next preset is going to be the 150 150 10. So I want to separate this just about, and I'm basically just eyeing it. You should just eye it down, and the more you separate these lines, the farther it'll beat, or the more closer you bring these lines together, the faster it'll beat. So basically, like I said, I'm setting at this preset just because this is where I prefer it, or what I'm looking for in my background. But like I said, I'm basically eyeing it down. That looks pretty good right there. And I'm gonna add the scale, and this is what I said. When you go right here, you got all these options in your object bars. You got the size, the position, rotated, but we're gonna just work with the scale on this image. So scale, I'm gonna open up a new scale right here, click it, and like I said, these are presets already. And honestly, when since I've been doing the pattern, the preset that it's gonna give you is the last preset you were on, the last one you just did. So this one right here, since the last one I did was 11001, the next one it's going to give me is the same one, 1101, but let's change that because we're working with the pattern. So instead of being 1101, we're going to do the pattern that we have, which is the next one over is 1.05, 1.05, and this is 10. And like I said, you guys could go ahead and do whatever size you want. Like what I'm working with right here, this is what I felt worked best with my preset. You go ahead and basically you do want to keep these two the same and up on this one, or go lower on this one, just depending on how you feel. But feel free to play around with the different settings to what you prefer. Okay, and so we got this one right here. So we got, like I said, the pattern started 11001, 150 150 10. So the next one we're gonna go right, like I said, you just want to eye it down. Okay, so I feel like that's a good spacing. These all look pretty even. Okay, and then we're gonna go and open up a new scale, and the last preset, how we just did this last one right here, this last one we just did right here was 150 150 10, and we were trying to keep the pattern where it's 11001, 150 150 10. So instead of this one being 150 50 10, it's gonna be, we're gonna go back to the first one, 1 1, and what do we say, 0 0 1. Oops, I'm sorry. 1. Okay, so that's our other preset. So like as you can say, remember when I was talking about the pattern. It goes 1 1 0 0 1. I'm trying to get on that real quick. 1 5 1 5 10. And then 1 1 0 0 1. So as I said, the next one over, we're gonna eye it down. That looks pretty even between all these. We're just dragging. All I'm doing is just dragging this movement, this bar down. This bar controls wherever we're at in the video. So I'm just keeping it down. I try to eye it down just about right. Okay, that looks good just to where we're at. We're gonna add the preset, and like I said, this is the last one we just did, the 110. So we know the pattern is, we just finished doing that one, so the pattern continues 1.05. So it's 1.05 and 10. There you go. And like I said, as we continue on, it does that action right there. So if we start from the beginning, or we start on each one, you can see these patterns right here. Like I said, on the scale, 1 1 0 0 1. The next one over, 150 150 10. 1 1 0 0 1. 150 150 10. 1 1 0 0 1. 150 150 10. 1 1 0 0 1. 150 150 10. And like I said, it's just going to continue on this pattern. I'm just continuing this pattern. So if I were to go back over here, we got 150 150 10. So now we know the next one over, we eye it down to about the same width. We know that the next one over is going to be, we were just on, and even right here, this, if you open up a new one, it's going to tell you what you were just on, 150 150 10. So now we got to go follow the pattern. 1 1 0 0 oh 0.001. There we go. So if we play it back, you can see. Alright guys, well I hope that helped out. Like I said, I just had trouble on finding on YouTube how to do that, and I just wanted to share it with you guys in case anybody else is trying to figure out how to do that. Just the easy step, that's all it really is. If you do any object, whether it's this that object, any object that you're working with, a circle, all you gotta do is just hit the scale options wherever you're at. Right here, you want to start it right there. Open a scale option and it'll start it, and once you start it and you put an option, it'll give you the little blue dot, and you can just move it over to wherever you need to do. You see how it give you like that little option, and as whatever distance you want, you just open a new scale option and you change it up, and basically like I said, they'll make those adjustments for you. Okay. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and if I find anything else more, we'll keep you posted. Thank you.